Tip and snack time. Did that for no reason. So this time, I'm going out of my comfort zone for the first time in a while. I'm going for something I haven't even had before. And that is... Well, the confusing thing is, the pack on the front says GGE wheat crackers. And they are barbecue cube flavour, allegedly. Even though if you look at the packet, none of them look like cubes, they look more like circles. But the biggest confusing thing is on the back, where it says wheat crackers. It specifically says, oh no, these are, if we can get it to focus, ramen snack cubes. Crispy barbecue flavour fried noodle snacks. Which is, it's made out of wheat anyway, but if it's done in the process of ramen, I would prefer it that they be specified as ramen. So we've got 3 different types. Christ, these are very securely opened. No, the opposite of opened. Not open. They smell... Well, it sort of smells barbecue-y, but at the same time, not. And, by the way, it says cubes. I was correct. It's more like, I don't know, Rolos or like mint size, because they're circular. These are not cubes. Where are the 6 edges? Because I see 3. 1, 2, and then all around 3. Either way, I'm holding off something that I haven't had before. What's ramen like? Man. So ramen's noodles, which I knew anyway. And there is a sort of barbecue taste. And then there is sort of a kick right at the end. Just, I guess, it passes over your tongue. As you get to the bits that sense the more bitter sort of stuff. They are good. Not too overpowering. Pretty good. So we move on to number 2. These are soy sauce ramen flavour. Again, something I do not know whether I've had soy sauce before. I know I've had ramen before because you just saw me eat it about a minute ago. So I know what that's like. These are completely different design. Well, certainly got the smell of soy sauce style stuff. I know I've had it in stuff, but I haven't sort of had it officially as a dressing on anything, like raw. The interesting stuff about this is, rather than being sort of cubes, if I manage to get it out right, these are more like ribbons. Different sort of size ribbons. We'll go for a small one first, just to see if it's actually any good. I think you get the soy sauce kick eventually. yeah, just like with the other ones, it doesn't immediately taste like it. I guess it would with a generic crisp. But the taste does come afterwards a bit. Admittedly, it's not as strong as I feared it was going to be. Also, interestingly, looking at it, it has actually got far less sugar. Because the barbecue ones were 4 grams of sugar and 66 grams of carbohydrates. These are 61-ish grams of carbohydrates. These, you know, barbecue strip ones. But they're only 1 gram of sugar. So 3 to 4 times less than the barbecue ones. By the way, these are all made in Taiwan. Like nearly every single kid's toy was in the mid-90s until they realised that manufacturing in other countries was cheaper. It's probably a shoot. And then, and I saved this for last. Oh my god, I just realised that these have got weird faces on. So you've got barbecue cube, girl with hat. Then for the soy, girl with her mouth in a sort of weird kiss thing, like whatever. Then finally, and I saved this sort of as a wrestling reference for those of you that watch my wrestling content and the stuff that me and Owen do. Tempura flavour. With apparently a little girl that is on a crap ton of acid. So it's tempura is shrimp, because obviously those prawn and shrimp crackers that we had were tempura flavoured. So now I realise the tempura boys were actually prawns. Or shrimps. I guess they're trying to say that now that they're Roppongi 3.0, they've developed into full men. Maybe. This is the hardest one to get into. Jeez. Let me in. I want to taste your goodies. Okay, that sounded really wrong. And it's completely different again. Well, somewhat different. These are falling on the floor. These, this time, are ribbons again. But they're actually thinner. They're thin ribbons. I don't know if that's because the flavour is going to be that strong. I don't know. Let's find out. Also, the worrying thing about these is these have the least carbohydrates but the most sugars. Right. Also, just on these 3 packs alone, I think I've had my daily allocation of salt. I'm dying, everybody. I cannot eat anything else for the day. See, now I've got to be an idiot and go, okay, let's take some barbecue cubes. I can actually get a handful of them. Take a strip or two of the tempura. And take, I think because of the size, one strip of the soy. And let's combine these to make some weird sort of mess in my mouth. I make an executive decision, and I'm now, just because of the flavour, dropping out the soy and just sticking with the tempura and the barbecue. I think in that sense we might have complements. Yeah, I think I found the perfect match. Because the tempura starts off with the prawn. You get the flavour straight there. Then, as I previously mentioned, the barbecue takes a while to kick in. But when it does, it's good. So, I have made prawn barbecue snacks. It's just you have to buy 2 bags rather than 1. And somehow combine them so you eat both at the same time. But either way, turns out ramen isn't so bad. So if I fall on hard times, and as long as ramen noodles are affordable, these are pretty good. I've been tempted to try out more Far Eastern cuisine. I mean, there's quite a lot of noodles that are out there of different sort of flavours and varieties, but that'd mean getting hot water, and that'd mean probably me having to show the thing and then doing a jump cut in the video. Hang on. Windows Media Center. No. Windows DVD. No, not DVD Maker. Did they actually get rid of like a Windows Movie Maker program? Because that'd be so useful right now. They actually did. How do I make stuff? How do I put videos together? I'm going to have to get some software or something. Or just have it pre-done anyway. Yeah, I never thought about one. That's probably easier. Either way, ramen is good.